Alright. Hello, hello. How's it going this evening? Very late start tonight, but it is what it is, man. Dad things, family stuffs, you know? Gotta, wash bottles and take care of house stuff, and I needed to go get gas for driving my next shift just to make sure I was good. Last thing I needed was to come up just a little short morning of. Skaters. Really bad pitch. See if it'll get past him. Nope, but we'll take it. Okay. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. I wonder where in Oklahoma. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Shohei's delivery, but man, it is funky now. Just fucking, I mean, fucking weird. Holy cow. Very, very weird. Whew. I'm not seeing the ball out of his hand at all. Well, doesn't matter, I suppose. If the slider hangs belt high. Dude, his par sizes on All-Star are probably even ungodly trying to deal with. I'm still not seeing it well out of Shohei's hand. Holy cow. I've heard people talk about how it's even worse this year, but Lord. That felt good. But it just seems like hit or miss every single pitch. I see it, I don't. I see it, I don't. I think that's a no confidence homer. First out of the inning. Yep. Slammed down, underpassed it a bit too much. Got what I was looking for and I missed it. Man, middle slur, sweeper, whatever, sorry. New pitch this year, my bad. Okay. Double play ball. Odd, but okay. Oh, just off the plate. Gotta let that go first pitch. I was looking cutter away, but I chased. Off the plate. What the fuck is he doing? Yeah, I'll go ahead and go to the lefty. Why not? I think he's just trying to get innings done, it seems like. Okay. Act like you're bunting out and then push bunt for a hit. Try to steal a base. Are we going to quit? Are we going to change pitchers? Hey, Edwin Uceta. Timing feels good on All-Star. Too bad I have to play ranked on Hall of Fame soon. Push it for the Devils mission. Winning 10-0 anyways already. Push it for the Devils mission again. Yep. That's not going to be a double, but... Don't swing first pitch after a home run, dumbass. Perfect line out, of course. Thank you. It's the only program card I need XP with, so yeah, line me out, please. Under it. Nice. Man, that's an auto pitch, and it ends up that high? That's crazy. Pulled off of it. Yeah. Alright. Well, this has been fun. Got on base at least 14 times with, you know, a couple intentional walks as well. Lovely. Do one more because I can get the innings pitch with relievers and getting on base done. This game is so much more enjoyable to play on All-Star. Have I already reached the point in the year where I'm just done playing on Hall of Fame? Maybe. Terrible PCI placement. Just missed. Oof. Nice slide step. Make sure you see how well that slide step worked out for you, trying to be a douche. You missed middle with a four seam that's not any good. Why do shit like that, man? I slide step all the time with people on base, because that's when you need to use it. Check it up. Ooh, just under it. Just gonna take a wild guess and say if your go-to is to slide step with people that throw out of the stretch. You may not hit very good either. Just a guess. Oh, yay. No slam zone. We let him miss hit one down the left field line. Instead of a ground ball to the second baseman, it's a base hit on the infield. That's the fun part about All-Stars. You get to foul off every pitch you swing at. Just under it. Dang. What creatures are playing events tonight? Well, I'm gonna have my doubles done. And getting on base, and Lord knows what else. Weird that this dude played the whole first inning and then decided to walk away after I got a hit with the first batter in the top of the second. Awesome. Not perfect, but 104 right at him. Might as well have been a perfect. Almost another perfect line out to the infield. I mean, I'm going to take it after the fucking terrible RNG I got last night. In that loss that I took, I'll take a guy walking away from his console and just letting me run up stats. The only thing better would have been if it was PXP. Thank you for doing that right before Ozzy got to hit, too. I needed PXP with him. I think I got the doubles. Oh, man. People are weird. Like I said, that guy played the whole first inning. I got a hit to lead off the top of the second. He just set his controller down. He was like, yep, I'm done. Two more doubles. Damn. I didn't even get to pitch with a reliever. Do a little Hall of Fame practice, and then fuck it, let's get into a game. Hmm. Oh. It's one of those when you miss it, you kick yourself. It's probably caught. That's too close to the... nobody's on and they're shifted. Nobody's getting anywhere close to that, but... Good spot. Holy shit. Just struck out looking. I do wish that it let you have counts when you did this. Because, like, when I take batting practice off this... Well, I'm going to have to pause that whole thought because I just had a poop hit me. Sorry. I will be right back. I'll turn this up a little bit while I'm gone. I apologize about that. Don't know if it was the jalapeno queso burger earlier or buffalo chicken sticks I just had, but it was something. It was something. Because it hit me and it was like, hey, it's time to go to the bathroom. Now. Not 5 minutes from now. Now. Okay. Unfortunately, I think I lost the couple people that I had hanging out. Oh, good spot for a cutter. Wow. Call it 0-2. After dotting the shit out of one, then he throws another one. Breaks out of the zone like crazy. And then another cutter up and in. Maybe they set up the middle. Hmm. Let's do one more at bat, and then I'm going to face a lefty. Try to make sure I'm not chasing cutters, sliders in off the plate like I did last night real bad. Wow, what a spot. This is why I usually don't just let the CPU throw and try to take an at bat against it, though, because 12-6 curveballs and four seams is not, and cutters up and in, is not what you're going to fucking face against, not necessarily Zach Wheeler, but like just a fucking pitcher with this repertoire in general. Like, he hasn't thrown one sinker down and in. Not one. Couple more good swings. A little early. Fuck. Beat it in the ground. Maybe under that too much. Yeah, it's going to the deep part, so yeah, it definitely doesn't have enough carry. That was the flattest sinker I think I've ever swung at. That's why it left. Dude. Good God. Maybe in the hole. Kind of depends on where the defense is aligned. That's not at the launch angle. Yeah, that's fucking... line out. I didn't feel super late on that, but that was really, really bad timing, honestly. Jesus. Yeah, that's a ball. Defeats the whole purpose of doing this if I swing at balls. That was pretty borderline. That may actually leave. Wow. And then super early and waste a fucking nuke pitch. Overthought it and was late. Yanked below. Yep, sure did. I felt it. That was an awful swing. That was a dot. Jesus. Thought that was the slider, it was the cutter. Man, that went a long ways for being such a bad swing. Take it. That's too far in. Recognize and take. Same thing. It was closer, but I mean, it's still a whole ball off the plate. On top of it, yay. Fucking early as shit. Maybe I don't need to play rank tonight. Maybe I need to just play events and fucking leave it alone, because my fucking eye on breaking balls in is terrible apparently right now. And then I'm too early when he does throw it as a strike. The slider is literally the exact same speed as the cutter. Don't care that it's a home run. That should have been taken. That was a ball. It was a lot of a ball. 2 balls off the plate. Man, center field is deep here. Another one. Like, you don't need to be swinging at it. That was better. Just late on every fucking slider I swing at, though. I mean, at least I'm taking balls more now. Giggity. As I swing at a ball. One more good one. One more good take, one more good swing. Would have been a good take since it was a slider, and you're never getting that call in this year's game. Only 15% of the balls touching the strike zone. That was... Probably need a new controller as well. I feel my A button starting to stick. I use a Power A Fusion, and I don't feel like I've gotten many check swings this year, and it could be because my button's getting worn out. Anybody else mash their A button so hard that over time it, like, you can hear it reset like a half second after I let off the button? In case you didn't, I'm talking too much, and now I'm swinging at balls again. The harder you press the button, the harder you hit the ball. I really wish Alvarado had a slider, because this slower cutter, I don't really. Could be why I'm swinging too much, because everything feels like it looks like a meatball. I'm still on Hall of Fame, right? Yeah. Pitch speed just doesn't feel. Yeah, it's because everything's mid upper 80s with this dude. Just fucking. Excuse me. That's better. Hey, we're doing batting practice. Could we not hold the ball for 5 fucking seconds after we come set? That'd be cool. It's put me to fuck. I don't remember it being like this last night or the night before when I did it. It's gonna be foul. Why does the camera do that sometimes? That is so weird. Nice. Terrible. I mean, good timing, but just beat it right into the dirt. Maybe down the line. That's not a good swing, man. What is that launch angle? I know I was a little under that, but man. I feel like I'm also losing the release point every night, because like that, or the one that I was very late on, like all of a sudden my time, like, go from being early or good to just super late, and feel like the timing window's still the same. like that. I must not be. I must be letting the release point go every now and then, because it feels like that's 10 times faster and I don't see it. Center field is so deep at this park. Another really weird launch angle. Okay. Just late. Okay. I do love Matt's swing. It's one of those, though, where if they give him a card, even though on his live series he has higher contact against left than right, and like 94 clutch, if they give him a diamond, they're going to like make him useless against lefties until late in the year when they make him balanced. And then it's still not a good option because you have too many first basemen at that point. They're like almost max everything against both sides. Stop talking and time it. It's batting practice. One more good one, I'll hit some cutters. I'm still just... It feels like my timing's so terrible for some reason, and I hit Roger Clemens well yesterday. Okay. Not a perfect single / possible ground out to the second baseman, though. Better. Dry out second. That bottom square is giving me trouble. Better, but just fly out here at least. Yeah, not even close really. Maybe a single, maybe a line out. Dude. Like I said last night when I was doing the batting practice, it's the freaking pull hitter timing windows. I don't feel like I'm late, just late, any of that. I feel like I'm taking a ball breaking away from me to the opposite field, and it punishes you. That bat is perfectly lined up with the left-handed batter side angle of the plate to hit it to left field. Almost every single time. You see how the bat is just perfectly aligned with the angle on the back right of the plate, like I'm trying to hit it to left field. That's even a little earlier, and somehow I'm very late. That is not where you hit that pitch. That is dead center field. I suppose that's part of what really messes with my brain sometimes with the timing windows on guys. And I don't spend a lot of time like pulling up the pause menu and looking to confirm with everybody that I use if they're pull or push or balanced, but probably should. I should go into like a play versus CPU game and check all my guys out and try to remember, or try to only use balanced, because I had a hitting coach my first year of college that made sure I knew that I needed to hit pitches away to the opposite field, and it was all I was allowed to do all fall my freshman year of college was hit the ball to right field in batting practice. He'd buzz me up and in just to see me try to pull my hands through and flip it to right field, because if it went to the shortstop side of second base, my round was over. Holy cow. A ball that's supposed to be taken to left field that I get to take to left field. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, man. And then especially how late I had to start after my wife got home. I think I'm just going to do... it sucks that I made a thumbnail and a title and everything talking about rank 2, but I'm just going to events, battle royale, play for an hour and a half more probably, and my timing just feels like shit. Of course. Well, that worked out. Somebody saw they were going to get a visiting team and they left. My ice ball makers are fuzzy. Not fuzzy. They got frost all over them, but maybe the moisture from the ice ball makers. I don't know, man. Do I just I mean, if I'm going to play for an hour and a half, that's 2 ranked games anyway. I just don't see a world where RNG lets me win 2 ranked games. Last night felt like a fucking in it, and it was not fun. It was a little added irritation that I faced a guy that had paid to do all collections and wasn't any good at the game, but I still had to face Roger Clemens on Hall of Fame and scored 9 runs on him and made the guy rage quit, and then turn around and just feel like every RNG situation that could go against me, from hard hit balls being outs for me, my opponent getting every check swing not called against him at the plate, late bullshit hits, and then a late 2-run home run in the bottom of the 8th. Like, it was so frustrating, and I really don't want to play ranked right now. I may need to. I just need to do it. Fuck it. Let's look at our lineup, make sure that it's how I want it. Man, not to mention, I guess I should, because it's going to be Trout's last hurrah. Even if his overall doesn't go down, his contact both sides is going down, and his power may come up, and his clutch is probably going down. So this will be the last time until they give us another Mike Trout card that I use him, because he's hitting like a cool 172 on the season with like 9 homers. So he's hitting homers frequently. He's just not hitting much else, and now he's hurt and not playing. I suppose it was also great timing that I pulled him last night as well. May do that, because I do want to get Ozzy some at-bats, try to get his PXP mission done for the multiplayer program. Man, that first loss of the year looks great, huh? Are these guys... Oh, these guys are dead. Yes! I may need to pick up Goose. I always love Goose Gossage cards. Berkman. I thought I drafted him one time in BR, but I guess not. Five, 10, 20, 30, 35. Oh, so I mean, what was it? 3 innings pitched with relievers, basically. Yeah, Satchel Paige. On the road, PCA in center, Elliott short. At least I'm throwing a lefty that counteracts all these lefties and people that aren't good against lefties in his lineup. Ship it. Okay. Oh, I'm under it. Yay. I was looking for that, though. Broke off a lot more than I thought it would. Worked out, we got a hit. More belt high than down. I was kind of hoping it'd be down. Didn't see that well at all. Didn't see that well at all. Dude, please hit A already. Perfect throw. Let's miss first pitch. Cool, cool, cool. Late on the pitch you're looking for. Good. After swinging that shit. I said I shouldn't have played ranked tonight. I shouldn't. Early. Good. God, what a fucking swing, dumbass. My eyes, that's when that pitch gets you, is your eyes light up because of how fucking floaty it is. Finally got a hit with Bregman again. It was 0 for that last game I used him. Oh. Sinker up instead of sinker down. Missed it. Steal a strike with a weird one. Yep. Okay. Love that. Down and in at his front shin, and we get a late hit up the middle. Could barely hear that was an advertisement, so sorry about that. And it misses outside the par to fucking be a ball. God. I mean, not that I need the fucking strikeouts, but man. Didn't quite square it up enough. I was hoping that I could just pull it past the third baseman playing in. Kind of thought he may go force him up there. Just early and off the end of the bat. Man, I feel like I'm taking decent swings these last two games, and it's just missing or not getting good results with them. He's got good movement on his pitches, that's for sure, because I feel like everything looks like it's hanging. And then it's a fucking foot under the plate somehow. Tried to check. Couldn't hold up, apparently. Using some of the best hitters in the game other than collection rewards, and I can't get the fucking guy to hold up his swing. Get rid of it? What is that Happy Day horse shit with a gold defender? Love that it misses to the middle of the fucking par towards the plate every single fucking time I go up and away. Is this the top of the fourth already? This is just like the last one. I'm on the road, not taking good at bats, not... He hasn't thrown a slider in a while. He's throwing curveballs like crazy. Squared up at somebody at 100 miles an hour. Woo-wee. I tell you what, if I lose this game like I lost the last one, I may not fucking play ranked again until my rating is below 700, because I'm fucking sick of this bullshit. Misses in off the ambush zone. God, I was looking for that, and I'm late still. I knew after a couple sinkers down the way he'd come force him up, and I'm fucking still late on it. Just in off the ambush, just in off the ambush. Every fucking time, man. It's still the middle of the plate. I just don't understand how I can't fucking still get good timing on a pitch down the middle of the plate because I'm looking away. Eyes lit up and it wasn't fucking hanging at all. I'm done playing on Hall of Fame this year, man. This is so fucking annoying. The good swings I take are right at people for outs, and then fucking just get my life dotted away by somebody with no control afterwards. This is who I can't score runs off of. The guy that's swinging at everything that's hitting him in the nuts. What a spot. You would think this was the prime Greg Maddux card with the amount of movement and control he's got. He is just painting every fucking corner. And he's going to outlier fastball first pitch every at bat now, and I'm still not grabbing it. And for some reason, fucking this game and this game, because I've faced Satchel before, but it seems like his sinker is moving like a fucking splitter. That's going to be an out. Did you see that ball fucking hook towards him? Somebody hit that child in the face. Hit that one too. And that one with the ponytail. I shouldn't do that. He seems to be kind of late and guessing lefty-lefty, and I just threw him a changeup that he could time up inside. That's what I meant, though, when I said if the RNG will let me score runs, because all it takes is one of those hard hit balls being a hit, and then somebody coming up with a runner on, or a runner on second, and the flow of the whole inning changing, and something going my way instead of fucking just hard hit out after hard hit out. Second hit for McMahon. Oh, God. It comes out of his hand and it's above the fucking strike zone and then ends up below it. Same thing. Same fucking thing, man. Comes out of his hand, you see it above the strike zone, and then it hits the fucking dirt. Come on, Cattell. I was gonna say, he's got to be in the yellow, right? And that's going to be a squared up fucking out again. He's in the yellow. Just off the plate. Yay. It's going to stay in. I just know it is. Yep, sure fucking is. Tired pitcher, 100 and whatever the fuck power, stays in the ballpark, perfectly squared up. 114. You gotta know you've got Jiggly Boobs running to first, and you should throw that to first. This is getting so fucking old, man. Like I said, I'm never playing on Hall of Fame again the rest of this year. I'll quit out of games to get out of Hall of Fame. That's apparently the RNG I'm allowed to get, is Mike Trout getting good reactions in a secondary and center field. That's all I get. You've got to punch him. He's swung at every fucking pitch I've thrown all fucking game, man. Top of the 7th. Only 6 hits. No fucking runs scored on Hall of Fame. What am I up to now? 400, 500 mile an hour outs? Something like that. This motherfucker is a sliver of yellow energy. That is a perfectly squared up swing, man. It's even just late, and somehow it's pulled to the left side of right center, so it gets caught by PCA. Not a home run. Perfect single to left. Not even an extra base hit. I need 2 doubles to finish that fucking mission. His clutch is bad. I thought he'd go change up. Huh. Yeah, I'm the one that's been swinging at everything all game. The first time I finally get a check swing off, you call it. Don't even ask for help. Jesus. Oh. Of course. Like I said, he's swinging at everything. Let's make sure we give him check swings and shit. And he's going to get a fucking late opposite field hit now. Yeah, take your time, McMahon. Not much of a send-off for Trout. He's been shit the last 2 games. Saw that pretty well. Felt like I had it. Man. Not completely squared up, but Babe's taking some decent swings and not getting any results, man. It's going to be good that I have a couple day break because I'm just missing pitches I shouldn't be fucking missing either. That goes foul. Hat trick with Ozzy. Awesome. You can bring in a lefty, I don't care. That's why I brought in Darren O'Day. Oh. And it stays fair. In off the plate. That's not good timing. I'm way around it because of my fucking PCI placement. But yeah, stay fair. God, that dove a lot. Honestly, I think he made a cutter. He did, and it missed middle instead of fucking away. First pitch hitter, dead red. I don't remember if he has night player or fucking day player, homebody, road warrior, whatever, but it's a fucking legend with a bunch of quirks active. Awesome. Alright, that's the only fucking ranked game I'm playing tonight. I'm not doing that fucking horseshit 3 games in a row. And when the roster update happens fucking Friday, I'll have enough stubs to finish the AL and I can start Roger Clemens in my World Series game. I'm not fucking doing this horseshit again. 10 hits and 6 or 7 fucking 100-mile-an-hour outs right at people. Right field, no secondaries. Wow. Okay. Does that give me a 50 bundle, right? Hell yeah. So that's how we're ending the night. We're gonna do the missions, get the 50, open the 50, the chase pack. We're gonna pull Jorge Posada in it and sell him. Because we want Roger Clemens. And then when I sell off my investments on Friday, that'll just start getting me closer to getting Shohei, which is I do need Juan Soto and Lindor and Harper, but Harper's about to go down. Honestly, I wonder if my problem may be that I played on All-Star before I hopped into Ranked. I maybe needed to just go into batting practice and go. And instead I played on some All-Star and got the timing for All-Star, and then it may have fucked with me. I was going to say, just please don't be a fucking line out. Just missed. We won't try it. Already in scoring position with decent speed and good base running ability. Good. He hit the cutoff, man. I would have been fucking safe. I do feel like that's some of the ambush. You square up a ball out of the ambush zone with good timing, and it's like, well, this is going to be a hard hit ball at somebody because it's not what you were trying to hit. Ice cold lemonade here. Why did that miss so far to the fucking pole side? Fouled off, of course. That was the earliest swing in human history. Another super duper, duper duper, duper duper early swing. Fouled off. And then a squared up swing for an out. This game's the dumbest shit ever. Splitter, I thought it was a sinker. Dang. Oh well. It's so weird hitting a perfect that leaves the ballpark. Haven't had that in a while. Oh, just around it. And it was a ball. Spin around circles 3 times and still track the ball. Yeah, I bet so. Hiya. Somehow we get on top of it. That might be the longest single in human history. Go ahead, man. I'd rather throw with a righty against those other 2 guys, so if you're going to pinch hit, go ahead. All-Star is so much more fun. Could I get a double or two to finish my stupid thing that I need to do? Well, or, you know... I do love Yelich's swing. I hate that they made him so bad against lefties. Yeah. Got. Somehow a knuckle curve always has so much horizontal movement compared to any other curveball. It's wild. That started out over the outside of the plate. Have I hit a double this game? I don't know that I'd had. I think that was the first one. I needed one more. Or I needed two more. Which means I need one more. You know what I meant. That's not going to be a double. That's going to be out of the fucking park. And yet somehow that one had no horizontal movement. I don't know, man. Almost. That is shit on. But a single. Got on top of it. Man, he hung that slider. I should have killed it. Could Jackson Merrill get a good card? I love his swing. I did last year, too. Yep, doesn't quite get back over to my ambush zone. No checks, man. Cool. Cool. Alright, well there's the two doubles for sure that I needed. Nice. So Yelich may be done already. Jesus. Yeah, they're getting there. That's way too fast. Vulcan change down the middle and I don't get to hit it to left field. How cool. Alright, I think that gives me enough points, hopefully, to have got the 50 bundle. We'll open up all the packs. 9 runs in the third is crazy, especially after going down 1-0 in the first. Oh, I'm just short of something. Three points with Ozzy. So, one more game. Which means I can get another bourbon. Okay. Awful weird to me that people care so much about being the home team in events. It did that last guy a lot of good. You know, when you give up 9 in the top of the third. Whatever. How's everybody doing this evening? I really can't hear that, so I don't know if y'all can. It's a little laggy, so I'm guessing I'm road. So of course we're going to get to play. Tyler Glass now, silver. No slider, just a 12-6. Don't send a friendly in an event, man. Please don't. Finally, a hit with fucking Ozzy again. After like an 0 for 5 streak, 0 for 6 streak. Thought for sure he'd go change up, sinker down and away. There's a change up away. Wow. Just wow. Don't even know what to say really there. Brandon Nemo has a great swing. Grady Sizemore silver that has like 40 and 30 against lefties is wild. Good change up. Oh, that's a double play ball. Yep, and he got a good turn. Ozzy actually got it out quick. First pitch auto take, huh, bud? Wow, he stayed on that good, though. Jeez. Nice. That was a good swing. Maybe I talking to shit a little too soon. Okay, maybe not. We see. We still play the games. It's a double up, but let's go like belt high and see if that messes with him. Yeah. That's what we like. That's what Daddy like. That's too close to the plate. Yeah, I needed to miss in with it. That was way too close to the plate. Please be under the strike zone. Wow, what a take. Good swing. I almost asked if Ryan Jeffers won a Silver Slugger last year, but he is literally a silver hitter. That's why he gets to be used in this event. I thought I'd give the backdoor cutter a try. I shouldn't have done it to the best hitter in his lineup, probably. Outlier 4 seam, not an outlier sinker on this card. It really sucks that their captain is Joe Musgrove, who's never going to be in my rotation, because honestly, I would fuck around with throwing together a fucking Padres captain to get to use him more. If I could get plus 10 contact to left against him, he'd be gross. And then you'd also have Tatis, you'd also have Trevor Hoffman. Oh, well, there's my first out with him. I didn't think 2-0 he'd try to go so far to the corner. I thought he might go, a little more right under the tit, belt high. Ah, I rolled it over. Fucking shit. Yeah, I don't know what this lineup construction is, my guy, but it's bad. You've got three. You got silver, silver, gold lefties in a row that are all really bad against one side, the same side. This guy's supposedly made World Series before. I don't know where you come up with this lineup construction. Just late? Brother, how you figure? That's another one of those instances, like I said, man, me not thinking like an extreme pull hitter. God, did I miss that. That's a murderable offense. The baseball's the offense. Sorry. Murderable baseball. I yanked under it. The first glass and a half of bourbon starting to hit me. I can feel it. My face feels warm. It feels a little flush. And definitely shouldn't have missed any of those 3 pitches that inning. Yeah, you can face a lefty, then the next 2 are going to face righties. Dude. Him not having Outlier now is really a fucking killer for his live series card because, yeah, that fucking being a mile an hour, 2 miles an hour faster makes all the difference in the world. course. Well, thank you for not being a competitive pitch. No, let's go Danny. Okay. His price has gone down a little, but whatever. Let me look at this real quick. You gotta win 22, so I'm like literally halfway. Nah, I won't make anybody sit through that tonight. I'll do that tomorrow when I'm offline playing before I go to work. So we'll open these. Mauricio Dubon. It's actually Ronnie Mauricio, but you know, I like saying Mauricio Dubon a little more. I did see an adorable picture of him and his kid today, because he's played like literally every position on the field at some point, and so it said dad, and then it had like his face at every position. It was pretty funny. Yeah. But is Ronnie Mauricio or Vidal Brujan? Who did I literally just pull? Fuck it. There was somebody at the end there. Who is your surprise prediction to go up tomorrow? I would like to claim mine, but they've also been really good about screwing over Braves players that have been performing really well and being like, well, we just want to see a bit more. The year that Ronnie went 40-70, it took forever for his live series to like really go crazy. The dude was hitting 320, hit 40 home runs, stole 70 bags, wasn't striking out, was hitting with runners in scoring position, and it was like the all-star break by the time they were like, okay, we'll make his live series good. But Austin Riley's hitting a cool like 392 or some shit with runners in scoring position so far this season, and hitting like 285 or 282, something like that this year.
so far, and that's after. So in that 0 for 7 stretch, he was one of our problems. He was striking out almost every time he came up to the plate. So he had a rough first week of the season, and that should tell you how hot he is. Is that he is still hitting 280 plus, in spite of the fact that he was like 1 for the first week with a home run on opening day, and that was it. Tony Kemp. I don't think he's been on a team since early last year. I guess he has to announce retirement before they're like, okay, goodbye. Joel Payamps. He got a... Wow, that sold instantly. He got a Player of the Month card 2 years ago that was awesome, which made him like an auto draft for everybody in BR last year. Christian Campbell. Nope. Does anybody have any investments that they have for tomorrow? At this point, it's too late. Nobody's going to get in and bird dog your quail. So if you do, like, who'd you invest in? I'll be honest, I invested in like 3 people, and I don't think Pablo Lopez has come back from injury yet, technically. So I'm still sitting on Pablo Lopez. I bought 150 Chris Bubiches, and I sold him Tuesday when I was at work, because his price was all the way up to like 360, 370, and there's a guy I follow, I can't even remember the name of his page now, on YouTube, who does like, has some deal where he projects overalls based on performances and like puts it into a little thing that calculates it. And his new thing was projecting that he'd only go up 1.5, which would still keep him at a silver. And so I went ahead and sold all 150 of them for like $50K. Starting pitcher. I think they did this last year, but I can't tell you how bullshit it is that they cut the flashback sell now prices or quick sell prices in half of live series. Like, that should be 3,000. It's literally just them being fucking douchebags and trying to make it harder for people to get stubs. Especially when you put bullshit cards like that in normal packs. Okay, back-to-back packs. Relief pitcher. Gregory Soto. Zach Pop was actually awesome for me in the Moonshot event. Oh, he's new. I don't care that you're new. But, yeah, I think last year was the first year they did it, if I remember correctly. And it's just kind of horseshit, in my opinion. It's the same odds to pull that card, so why is it so much cheaper? Like, it's literally 50% of a regular 85 diamond. Like I said, I think it's horseshit. This is a tough one. I think literally until he proves otherwise, Marcell Ozuna should be a diamond. Except for the fact he's slow, can't play defense. I'd say the clutch is way too low. For somebody who hit like 315, 320 last year with 39 bombs and over 100 RBIs, like, and he hit good the year before. He had like a historically bad first month, I remember that. But then he hit really good and still hit like 290 for the season after a terrible start. But he's one of those, like, he's going to have to prove that he's going to hit 300 for them to make him a diamond, I guess. But yeah, Chris Bubich was kind of. I mean, there were plenty of people that knew about it, but him getting moved from a reliever to a starter, and then when they did the position change, they didn't touch his stamina. So his stamina is going to get changed in this update because he's going 6+ in every start, and it's at 33 stamina right now on his live series card. And so a bunch of people were already in on it, but apparently he had 2 really good starts to start the year, I think, or 3, and he went 2-0, like no runs allowed or some shit. I don't remember. But apparently it wasn't as great of a start last time, and so he's kind of like evened out super hard, and it's kind of like, does he go 80 overall, or does he stop at 79 with his stamina increase? So I saw the margin. I bought him at quick sell, so I sold them all off for like, I shouldn't have sold that. I sold them all off for like twice what I was in on them for. Took my 50K profit, whatever it was, and called it a day. But like I said, I've got 100 Austin Rileys. He is going to get upgraded. He's been one of the hottest hitters in baseball this year. But if by some miracle he gets like up to diamond, I'll make 300,000 stubs off of all of them that I have. I don't know that. Man, it's a tough play to be like a guy get upgraded, and instead of taking your profit, you sit on him and be like, if he goes 1 or 2 more overall, then I really cash out. But then you run the risk of them getting ice cold. I guess you can still technically sell it quick sell before the next update. So if that's the case, there's really no rush. But you know what I'm talking about. I got a Kyle Tucker from a 10-win Moonshot event run last week, and I'm sitting on him because he's been hot, and I think he may go 90+. And then his pull rate would go way down, and his price could skyrocket, which would be cool. It was a free card for playing the Moonshot event and doing half decent. Halfway through. Back-to-back diamond pulls, and they were worth a grand total of 3,000 subs between the 2 of them. Because they couldn't have even at least been... Like, that's so sad that at this point, since they'd have done that, I would rather just get a live series diamond. I have all of those Easter egg cards, except for Polanco. So, I mean, if it gave me an 89 Polanco, that'd be awesome. It's not going to. That's one of those cards I feel like it blesses a few people here and there and gives it to them out of a pack, but otherwise you're not going to see him. I'm going to hang on to him in case he comes back from injury and he's actually in the rotation. I've finished him. I don't know why in the world I just did that. I literally just finished the Rangers earlier today. I don't know why. I did see that Jake Burgers got sent down to AAA to try to improve his confidence. Not necessarily a bad decision. I mean, if he's playing bad, you got to do what you got to do. Try to get him in a groove, get him thinking more positively. So, and baseball is all about momentum. So, I mean, if he starts swinging a hot bat and then comes back and it just carries over, like, and it works. just feel like he's way too good of a player to be like, yeah, go to the minors for a bit so you can sort shit out. Whereas the Braves demoted Jared Kelenic because he's hit a crisp 150 since we got him. Really sad. Because in 23, I remember he had a really hot month, and everyone was like, oh, is Jared Kelenic finally figuring it out? And he's going to turn into the top prospect that we all thought he would be. And that was this last year in Seattle, and we got him in the next offseason. And I remember using that card in, like, because in 23 they had like a specific event for every Lightning release. So like tomorrow the Lightning player is going to come out, but the event would start on Friday, and it would be focused around only using live series or what I think they call them monthly award cards still. And then I think season awards was last year, right? And this year's Spotlight. Because we have to rename fucking everything instead of just making Player of the Month program. Nobody asked you to ever fucking change that. It was literally one of the best things in the game. Nobody asked you to fucking put them in packs either. Like, make it a long grind. No one gives a shit. It's supposed to be like the cornerstone of free content, in my opinion. Like, the guys that are performing well in game get free cards and you can put them on your team. That's how it's been ever since I got back into playing anyways. And then they've done this fucking pack bullshit. Last 2 seasons now. No. I do not want that guy in my rotation. I want to sell him. Indy Rodriguez. I think I said something last night about him as well, but he's got top prospect cards 2 or 3 years in a row. Maybe the previous 3 years. And switch hitter, catcher. He's not very tall, so he has a small strike zone. Hey, that's my last name. So just really would be great if he'd pick it up, figure it out. Henry Davis has apparently been god-awful, so why is anyone else not getting a chance in Pittsburgh? I don't understand. I don't know. It's been an awful dry night in these packs so far. We haven't pulled a single live series diamond. The 2 that we pulled were fucking Easter egg cards, not worth anything. So this isn't really giving us a big jump towards... I need Jose Ramirez, Bobby Witt Jr., Tariq Skubal. That may be it. I think that's it. The rest is like little piddly bullshit, but between just Jose Ramirez and Bobby Witt Jr., that's going to get me almost 400,000 subs in the hole. And then you still need Tariq Skubal to finish. But then I have the AL, man. And then I have freaking Roger Clemens for my World Series game. I think I'm just kind of dead set on not playing it until I've got him. He'll be fully rested. I keep saying that. I don't know for sure that it'll be my World Series game. I don't remember how many points I got last game. That guy could have been lower rated than me, and I could have got fucking 12 points for all I know. Still haven't pulled a 90 plus all year, man. If that could be Skeens, that'd be cool. It is the worst 87 plus in the game. I had a flawless run where he screwed me as my 10-win reward. The pull rate is 88 plus, but the flawless reward, your 10-win reward, is 87 plus, so you can still get a lower overall diamond as the game perceives it somehow. and it's a real kick in the nuts getting somebody worth 15K when you could get somebody worth 60,000, 600,000, and you're just like, 2 hours of my life I'm never gonna get back. Mm. I mean, I shouldn't complain. He's literally better than getting an 85 overall worth 3K stubs. It's worth 5 times that much, so whatever, man. It is what it is. Could have been worse. I just hate constantly saying that. I haven't got a single 90 plus pull year. Haven't pulled a single 90 plus card all year. Watch content creators' videos where they pull Mookie multiple times in the year, pull Jose Ramirez multiple times so far this year, pull Trout, pull Ohtani on back-to-back days. Like, I watched Little Man get both of those on both of his accounts a few days apart. Love that for him. Why in the fuck do people need that kind of luck to have them on their main account and on their no money spent account at the start of the season? Alright, these are all diamonds, so second base? Nope. Shailene Lears. Gonna open them in a weird order and see if it throws it off. Second base. Right field. Second base. Jelly bean. Third base. Three base round dudes. Alrighty. This could be a moneymaker. It's not blue. It's a left fielder. It's a little bit of stubs. 19,495. So I mean, we take that. Just gonna, out of curiosity, I'm gonna look, because like I said, I feel like every time I've seen Kyle Tucker is playing well, but what if I'm remembering incorrectly? What if that's confirmation bias and he's actually not playing that well and he's not gonna get upgraded? .278 on the year, 8 home runs, OPS of 950, 28 RBIs already. He is 10 for 40 against left, so he's kind of at the floor. Hitting .293 against right. So he hit a home run today, I guess, and it didn't update yet? Because it says he has 4 home runs against right, 3 against left, but his total for the year is 8. So he must have hit one today. Runners on, scoring position. He's 9 for 32. He's hitting .281 with runners in scoring position. He's hitting .367 with 25 RBIs with runners on base, period. So I feel like his clutch, it's already 101. So, I mean, it doesn't really have room to go up. Maybe he's not getting an upgrade. +9 against righties gets him to a 90. Maybe it's wishful thinking. I mean, he had to have hit a home run today, right? Yeah, 1 for 4 with a home run. There's no other reason why his stats would have been incorrect there. What's my price range looking like? 150, 26.5, so 176.5. $288, $388. Man, honestly, him getting supercharged and jumping up 20K just really fucking hurt. Like the day I was getting close to being able to do this. I don't know. Like I said, my investment goes through tomorrow like I hope it does. I mean, he's getting upgraded something, and I bought all of them at quick sell. So if he goes up to an 83, that's 1,200. That's still 120,000 stubs. His clutch has to go up a good bit. And at P4 and an inside edge of +8, he's up to an 86. Like, that's not even adjusting his clutch. If you take that +16, put it on his clutch, and he's an 86. Like, holy shit. So we'll see. If he goes to 85, I'm good. That's 300,000 subs in the bank. I think Michael Harris could get upgraded. His inside edge looks 118 over the last 5 days. I've gotten like 8 alerts in the last 5 days. Is that what that said? About him driving in a run, though.
So, damn it. I didn't really get into it on this update. I mean, some people clearly have, because he's hitting very well since he came back from being injured to start the year. Schwellenbach. There's a little room for investment, but he did get kind of hit around his last start, and with him being first-year guy, like he pitched a little at the end of the year last year, but this will be his first full season. So they probably will say the typical, well, we just want to see more from him. He's had a good start. We bumped him up to a 79. We want to see more out of him. He's averaging like 12 strikeouts a game, going 6+ innings. Nick Allen's been hitting really well for average, not power, but so even against righties, he should. Allen does not have a well-hit ball in 14 at ABs over the last 5 days. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. That's not a statistic. I knew it was going to be limited matchup data. Verdugo's been one of the hottest hitters ever since we picked him up and he got called up. But somehow, bottom here hitters like Verdugo are hitting just 178 against Yamamoto. So it's not even him. It's just a generalization of certain hitters. 3-4 hit games since he got brought up and put in the leadoff spot for us, and basically only plays against righties, but you know, whatever. I didn't need to look at that. Just totally spaced. 15 points away. So yes, my next game will be my World Series game. Now that I know that the Weekend Classic games don't count against your record, I could actually try to push for 1,000 during the Weekend Classic. This card is abysmal, but it'd be cool just to see it. He is my favorite player of all time. There's a little thing of him right there. Little figurine statue thingy. And this is a batting practice home run ball from Houston when I was 14, 15 years old, something like that. I mean, regardless, he's gonna be my third baseman until I P5 him, and then if I haven't really enjoyed using him, then I'll use somebody better. I've P5'd almost every chipper card other than like the silver rookie ones since I got back into playing. He'll go on a Braves boost team, whether it's a tier 1 or a tier 2, and get +5 or +8 to all of his contacts and clutch, and he'll be serviceable. He's got great quirks. And if I'm fucking fed up with playing on Hall of Fame, then he's totally fine to use on All-Star. New storyline coming out tomorrow, apparently. So
This John Donaldson collection is going to get 3 more cards. And then everybody's going to have John Donaldson, so that'll be fun. I suppose that's the other thing. Even if I don't finish the American League, but I finish this, I can throw John Donaldson in my World Series game. What'll it be? Sunday night, because yeah, it's Friday now. I won't stream tomorrow night, probably, so which means I won't play ranked tomorrow night. I don't really. I'm gonna be honest. I don't play ranked unless I'm streaming. I'll play events or BR or stuff just to grind PXP or do the multiplayer program, but I'm only playing ranked when I'm streaming because it's not fun unless I'm on All Star. To be honest. But yeah. He'd be a good option too. I can do the storylines tomorrow and unlock him. I only have to do 2 of them anyway because I locked in Satchel Paige. I hadn't locked in Josh Gibson. I did kind of think about possibly locking in these guys to get Honus and him just being my center fielder and getting Trout out of there because he's getting downgraded tomorrow. High contact, high clutch, gold defense, gold reaction. You can get him to 92 speed, good arm strength, good quirks. Doesn't have breaking ball, which kind of sucks, but he's got unfazed and dead red, which is great. I may hold off and just see what happens to Trout tomorrow, but like I said earlier, he's hitting a cool 178 on the season, 172, some shit like that. So he's getting a contact downgrade, a significant one. Honestly, with how bad he played last year, it's surprising that he got as much contact to start the year this year as he did. Holy fuck knuckles. Items currently in use. Of course it is somewhere. It's not this rotation. It's not this rotation. It's not this rotation. It's not this rotation. Which means it has to be in a mini season somewhere that I don't give a flippity fuck about. Um, brother, if that sells. Because honestly, he fits the same niche as Johnny Cueto. And I could totally see rewind pack for both these guys being like a 1-win reward for basically every single tier of Weekend Classic coming up. Like, they're gonna have to re-give these cards out somehow. Man, I wish I'd hung on to my Correa for a little longer. I sold him for like 29, 30K. How viable would a Brewers team build be? I mean, he just needs some contact left. Like you need air. That's a bad card, holy shit. What's your tier 2? 10? 80-84 is not bad. 105 clutch. 110, 105. That's much better. And then 83, 101, 111. Problem is getting enough cards to be able to do that. They've got some glitchy silver guys that you could probably stack your bullpen with. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can do it. It's tough. It's tough. I genuinely have no idea who the player of the month's going to be. I can guarantee you it's not going to be Judge or Jorge Polanco. Are they probably the two most deserving people? Shit, yeah. There's no way they're giving Judge a free it'd be not higher than it'd be the same or higher than this card as well, because the chase packs and stuff are all at 91 now. So he's at least getting a 90 for the Lightning Player of the Month. The first one more likely be like a 91, kind of like the Anthony Rizzo was in 22, and then this price would die, which would suck for me because I just paid two whatever for him. Because if there's a free option, nobody's going to try to buy this one to use him. But then the other one's Polanco, and this may surprise you to hear, but they don't want this card to be worthless yet. So giving him a free card that's better than this, because he's hitting like 389 with 11 home runs. Like, he's definitely deserving. And they could give him like silver fielding that parallels up to gold, and 70 speed, 100 clutch, and then like 100s across the board, and everybody'd go nuts. But then his 65K card is worthless, so they're not going to do that. How are they going to give this dude a 20-year-old hat to take his picture with? Anybody else notice this? With the old gray underbill material that they haven't had in 20 plus years. Like my senior year in high school, I think they went to the black underneath. That's wild. Makes me wonder. He doesn't look like he has a ginormous head. Almost like they had to get a special hat, and the only place they could get one from was like Lids, and it was a retro for some reason. So 56K there if those guys are so. I still got that Kyle Tucker. Part of me is now thinking that he's almost exactly where he should be. What did I say, like 289 against righties or something like that, 250 against lefties, and like 290, 3 something, 325 with runners on base, and like 285 with runners in scoring position. I don't know. I'll just take my subs, I guess. If those three cards will sell, the Wheeler, that, and that Corey Kluber that I'm not going to use anyway because he got lit up when I used him in Weekend Classic on Hall of Fame. And I'm only ever going to play Hall of Fame or All-Star, so I don't go away. I'll take the stubs for it. I'm going to skip the All-Star collection anyway. Yeah, we'll see what happens with Trout tomorrow. Since I won't be playing the ranked game for World Series tomorrow, I'll be playing it Sunday night. I I mean, if he becomes completely unusable, then I mean, he's hurt and not playing. Top tier hitters like Trout are hitting just 226 against Skubal over the last 2 seasons. Then hitters aren't hitting good against Skubal over the last 2 seasons. So, like, why is that a thing? Why don't we give Trout more of an individual look? They're both in the AL. I know he's faced him. I just don't know what to do because for some reason Ricky Henderson at center field gets 44 reaction. Kyron Paris, an infielder, gets better reaction. Dansby Swanson gets 79. Ozzie Smith gets 72. Jackie Robinson gets 68. Jordan Westburg gets 60. Willie Adames, a slow shortstop, gets 68. They make sure the guys that play outfield out of position can't get decent reactions in center, but then they look over infielders with good fielding. So, like, Anthony Volpe gets 72 reaction in center field. .84 speed, 71 reaction. This may be happening now. 70 fielding, 71 reaction, 81 arm strength, 84 speed. Because Ricky's still a gold fielder. He may show silver, but he gets 80 reaction. That's all I care about with 99 speed. He's a gold fielder in right field out of position. Honestly, do I put Tommy Edman there? Swiss Army knife guy that I can probably play in left, right, center, all that shit, and he'd be perfectly fine. I mean, he's gonna be able to play just about everywhere. 40K away from I'm gonna have to buy one at least anyway. Do I take him and buy? I mean, they're all part of Vital Collections All-Star. It's got too many chase packs and shit. Negro Leagues that didn't have many cards. And then Stand Up that's only got 6 cards and you need 5. '81 speed, 70 reaction. 86 gets up to 80 reaction. 94, 75, 115, 95, 99 clutch. 83 vision. I just don't know, man. It definitely is. I mean, it's Griffey and his swings, we could play way above his attributes, but it looks so bad to me on paper. But then again, so did he, and he ate my ass last night, so. Anyways. Diamond Quest, that's right. I don't know, man. Alrighty, man. I think I'm gonna call it for the night. I'm zoning out, and we only got in one ranked game, so we're still one game away. But we shall see. Sunday evening when I'm back on, I'm gonna be at work Saturday, so no stream tomorrow night, no stream Saturday. But I will be back Sunday and Monday night streaming. So